Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming, and this is Chill with KILZ number 45. We are up there in the getting up there in numbers. We've been doing this for a long time. Thanks to all of you guys for showing up. Some of you guys had me on Kick last night. I'm going to try to recap some of it. We randomly pull some people in. I'll talk about that in just a little bit. Today we're going to do a little bit of gaming. It's very casual, so we just kind of hang out. We'll do a couple raids. We'll talk about SHIVA Force. We're going to talk about some of the OP weapons that we're up against, some of the crazy bots. Scopely is added again. If they can't get you to do the 5 stars, then they're going to push you toward the weapons. If they can't get you toward the weapons, they're going to beat you down with the weapons that they have and then make you want to buy new weapons. So thanks to everybody for popping in here. Appreciate that. A couple people, long time no see. Actually, yes, long time no see, but some people, yeah, we were chatting last night. It was an up and down, that's probably the wrong terminology. It was a back and forth night at the casino yesterday. You guys know some of my Saturday adventures take me to different areas, and I was doing well, and then all of a sudden the bottom fell out. It's, I blame the bartender. It's always the bartender's fault. So good morning. Hopefully a few of you guys are ready for some of the topics we're going to talk about. So I see Brene, Tommy, the Enforcer. What's up, Enforcer? Daniel, good to see you as well. Devin 6, been a while. So appreciate all you guys showing up. I know the times have changed a little bit. Sometimes we do this 11, 11:15, 11:30. So we're going to do a little bit of raiding today, a little bit of rescue missions, talk about some of the prizes that are out there. I can't, a couple people have, I won't do it in video, but I will message some of you guys, some of the teams that are out there. There's just some confidential stuff. Well, we'll see. We'll see how much data I can give you. Because even if I give you some of the data, it still doesn't mean that you're going to be able to put together some of these crazy good teams. Good morning. Good morning, Anna B. Good to see you. Wow, a lot of people I've not seen. Where have you guys been all summer? You guys like at the beach, partying, doing a bunch of stuff, and not tuning in for my live streams? I'm a little disappointed. What's up, Aaron Smallwood? Good to see you as well. Hopefully everything is coming through loud and clear. So Aaron got an invite. Here's the way some of this stuff works. If you guys do not have me on Kick and you want to hang out sometimes on Saturday nights, this is it's kind of like random things, or it's kind of like Chill with KILZ. So if you are on Kick, I randomly pull about 10-15 people into a chat at some point on Saturday night. You might be out somewhere, you might be gaming, whatever, you could be at a club, and then there could be some intoxicated lyrical stuff going back and forth. So, you know, we just start with a couple songs and post a couple pictures of playlist, and we just start typing lyrics. It's not a long, drawn-out thing. It lasts for 30, 40 minutes until somebody passes out, sometimes me. And we just have some fun with it. So if you guys do want to be included in that, I can't guarantee I'll pull you in every Saturday. It's random. It's just like I'm just going through a list, and it's like bam, 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 bam. And the more you interact, the more you hang out. Obviously, it spices it up. If you're like a wallflower, somebody just that never talks in chat, then I may pull you into a chat every once in a while, but it's kind of livened up when people are, you know, jumping in there talking about the lyrics. So let's go. What do we got? Let's see. I don't even know what that means. I did. I had to have. It all ends at a certain time because you know, you have to take care of your kittens when you have them. It did. It winded down. It was like really intense. It was like, you know what? I got to feed my cat. It's like you're out, you're about, you're having a good time, and then you got that. It's like an alarm. It's like a responsibility. He's hanging out somewhere. You know, he may make you know, the thing with Morris is he does his own thing. It's like when he wants to be included in this video, he's just going to come up here, jump up here, and just like, you know, talk to you guys. I can't really force the issue. Dude has his own personality. Very, very unique. Yeah, I had some pictures, and I guess what happens is, I don't know if it's Facebook or I don't know if it's it's the iPhone 7, but all these pictures, there's some program that just merges it all together and makes it into a slideshow. So puts its own neat music and everything, and you can just share it and post it. So I did it, but I posted it on the wrong channel, and then I pulled it off that channel. I was going to share it on the Army page, and then the link didn't show up. So, no, Morris does not like casino nights. Xantos, I do not check PMs during live streams of videos. Just you just never know. So here's a couple things that we got going on. Let's talk about the level up tournament. So you can see there's the leaderboard. We got crazy with this. So early on, we were trailing a little bit. And if you guys know the territories, there you can see North Train Depot and Factory. They both give you that 15% character XP earned. So when we started out this, and I think the people that were online might have been Pal, Paul, Tilt, and myself yesterday. And was it yesterday? I don't know. It was one day, but the four of us, and we needed North Train Depot, so we were just like spamming it over and over and over again. A few people jumped on a little bit later, but it was our mission to get this because we wanted that 15 XP. And once we got control of that, we really started taking over this level up tournament. So you can see the rewards there. And I'm just going to ask this question right now. Xantos, you step to the side because you can't answer this question. You know. Do you guys understand how good of a character this Lester is? Because at first glance, you may not. And so let me just kind of throw it out there to the group, and then we'll talk about some of the other things, because I'm not going to give you all the details. I did mention this kind of as a precursor in one of the other videos. If you had to rate Lester from a 1 to a 5, how would you rate him? Charlie, I've gotten a lot of requests to play that game. I just haven't. We're pushing the raid tournament too. And a few people had 4.5. Okay, well, at least, yeah. I mean, a few people are saying he's good, he's good. He's not good. He's freaking great. Now, Predzi is like, he's a 3. There are some things that you can do with this character. It does take a few other characters, but I would say that this is one of the centerpieces to a lot of first turn teams. And the 250% damage, all teammates, everything adjacent he hits, but that 60% attack is amazing, especially when you hit with it, you command with it, so you get a first turn 60% attack buff, right? There's ways to bump him up, and then you throw someone else out there like a Jesus, Sandy, someone that's a finisher with that attack buff. It's an amazing, amazing centerpiece. I have wanted this character for so long. I don't know if Scopely like heard me crying about it and said, we're just going to throw it back out there. But once I saw this, and one of our team members mentions, like, KILZ, you're driving weapons, but check this out. And I didn't even, I was doing, I think, a raid or something else. I wasn't even looking to level up, and I saw Lester was there. And, this is a character that you want. This is also a character that you do not want other people on your server to have. I'm just going to put it like that. Yeah, you can send me copies of it. And now I still got a long way to go because the weapons are hell. I got to tell you, I've tried for a couple of these weapons that I need in order to make this work. I'm like 0 for 30. So it's quite a bit. So in the background, I do have a level up thing going on. Let me show you guys real quick. I'm going to scroll through. There's a couple things you can see. A lot of my 80 slots in there. So we got Sawyer, Rick, Bruce, Michonne, Brosita, Rick, Negan, Hunter, and then we got there's the level 80 slate. And then we got a few people like right on the verge. Sandy. All right. So Antonio, is not good. And this is the problem. So on my team, I have Antonio because I just didn't have this Lester. So let me show you why this is such a good thing for me. First of all, Antonio does hit. He's got sweeping strike. Funny that it's named sweeping strike and it doesn't sweep everything. But he deals 300% damage to up to 3 enemies. So it is random. And then all teammates get 45% attack and defense. This has been like my poor man's Lester for a long time. And that's why I took him up to tier 4. I would not have taken him if I thought there was going to be a Lester on the horizon. And you got Yumiko, a few other things. There's my Shiva Force. And what I'm going to do is, I'm just so far back on supplies. I'm going to level Pri up. And then once I level Pri up, I'm going to level Teresa up and get them both to tier 4. And I'm going to send them both on scavenger missions and get that going. Let me ask the group that's out there right now. There's Joel, and I just need to attack anybody we can, so I'm just going to go in with my Arigato team. Got some Michonne. We got a little bit of yellow. Let's go ahead and hit this yellow a few times. And that's not what we wanted to happen, but it's good enough. Because all I really want to do is just set it up for this Bruce. Basically a 3-team type of deal. And then who you want to take off? I'm going to get this Ezekiel out of the way. Wow. I am not. There's so many impair weapons out there right now. That's fine. He can battle medic and we'll just bring him right back. And done. I'm halfway doing this and going back and forth. The food is not looking good. So what I want to do is we're going to go through and talk a little bit about bots. So Vishal, thank you. Appreciate you going in and being a supporter of this channel. All right, so Karen is a bot, and let's just go in with Arigato. All right, what I want to do is take a quick look here. Not very good. We're going to focus on some of the weapons here with the bots. There are some crazy, crazy good bot teams that are out there. I'm going to go, and let me just smoke this real quick. And I'll find one in a second. And I ain't going to lie, there's some bot teams that I've been messing around with for days. I hit a bot team this morning, and let me tell you what was on the team. So it was Teresa, Yellow Sawyer, Magna, and 2 Blue Shawns, I think. No, it was something. It was something. No, there were 2 different teams. But anyway, I ran up against a team that had 4 stun weapons and 1 impair weapon. And that is a lot different. So let me know what you guys think so far about some of the bot teams. Have you guys seen that Scopely's really, really beefed up the weapons? I'm going to throw that out there for the group. And then while we're doing that, let's go ahead and knock out some of this roadmap stuff. I still need to finish this, and I still need my trainers. And actually, hold on. I'm going to make sure I did all this stuff. All right, that's done. This is just going to play in the background while I hang out with you guys for a little bit. I am going to put the farm team up. And if you guys know what my farm team is, it's basically Gatherer Glenn. So it's this little dude right here. I got teammate reviving on him. Whatever. Actually, I might need it versus some of these human teams. They're pretty bad. So you get a medium chance of finding an armory crate from roadmap stages. I will say I've probably done 100 of these so far and never gotten duct tape and never gotten a PK. Yeah, let me, speaking of impair weapons, let me address some of my younger audience. So there's some things that we'll do on the channel, all right? And so number one, Chill with KILZ, it is very casual. The late night lyrics are, for the most part, it's not bad. It's not like adult chat or anything. Although there are some dicey lyrics that do come up from time to time. So maybe drunk is the wrong word. Let's use the word impaired. So Killshot was probably slightly impaired during the kick. Actually, I can't even say that because what did we name it? Was it named the 999 drunk text chat? So yeah, okay. Impaired's a bad word. I was trying to skate around it. Screw it. Yeah, on Saturday nights, this is what's going to happen a lot of times. It's probably going to be a whole lot of people that like music and a whole lot of playlists and probably a whole lot of drinking. There, I said it. And I got grip tape. What the heck, man? It's something, but it's not anything that we want. All right, let's go ahead. Put another Ezekiel in play. Come on, Glenn. All right, it's auto-attacking in the background. However, don't drink. Drinking is not cool until you're 21. I think some of the Tommy says leave the drinking to the pros. So I think some of the humor in it is the songs are playing at a certain speed, and we're trying to catch up with the typing. So it was like last night. It was like, yo, VIP. I like stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back, my brand new invention. And by the time you type that, it's like now that the party is jumping, and then it's just all over the place. So the songs make no sense. It's just 30 minutes of hanging out, but it was fun. I mean, it's a fun group. Toasted. Okay, Toasted. Maybe we should name it the 999 Toasted Text Stream. But it was all over the place. It was a lot of different groups. I know Harley Quinn was in there. I know Steph was in there. Who else was in there? Moody, Bree, you know, a few people. So like I said, if you guys are pretty active on Kick and, you know, you might get an invite on you can always, you know, leave. It's not a big deal. Nobody will be offended. It's all good. You can say, I don't want to see the side of everybody. Come on, give me some characters. And give me some polishing kits, Scopely. Good call, Hunter. You know, the most important thing, Hunter, is that I can wake up the next morning and still do gaming streams. So, a couple people have asked, Kick is KILZHOT. So, just like my gamer tag. I'm going to check. I was going to play, I mean, I had like some really old school rap like JJ Fad. Supersonic motivating rhymes from the 80s. And everybody knows that JJ Fad is devastating. But if I tried to type that, it probably would not come out anywhere near. And here's the thing: once the group is only set up for about 30 minutes, so once it's over, everybody out, the bar is closed. Delete the group. It never happened. It's just one of those things that you just wing it. And it might not even be every Saturday. Did I get anything here? No. All right, I'm just going to go through this. Come on over to the team, Ashley. All right, throw Jesus back in there. I'm just looking through playlist stuff. And I was taking pictures of the playlist too. So this may come up in random things because you know who I need to ask is Is Shani D in this stream? Has anyone seen Little Michonne? I usually think of myself as a pretty well-rounded connoisseur of music. So, but I did hear a song the other day, and hold on, if we got some 9, 10-year-olds in here, cover your ears. The song is by Shannon, and Shannon did a song that it was kind of like a disco song, right? It was like, let the music play, let the music play, he won't get away, just keep the grooving and he'll come back to you. All right, if you know that song, type it in chat right now, because I don't know if you know it or not. But there's a follow-up question with that. That's the reason why I'm asking you. And the reason I mentioned Shani D is because we talked about, that was like one of her groups. She loves Shannon and let the music play. It's kind of like, it could have went with one of our random things categories. Oh, look at the gun strap that I don't freaking need. I don't even know why I'm using people here. Just to make my job a little bit easier. Come on, Rick, get in here. Okay, so a few people do know the song, right? But did you know she also, I thought, you know, she did 1 or 2 songs. She had another song, and I saw this on like an 80s mix or something. It's called Sex Shooter. And it's like, sex shooter, blah, 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 blah. However, I didn't know that she did that song. I thought that song, because that song, when I saw it or heard it, I only heard it like a couple times, it was Apollonia singing it in Purple Rain. And I really thought like that was Apollonia's song. I didn't know that was Shannon's song that Apollonia was singing. Anyway, might not mean anything to you, but you know, you go through life and you're like, you think something. Like the other day we were talking about this magic moment. I still do not know, and I'm going to Google it, who originally did this magic moment, because was it the Drifters? Was it Jay and the Americans? Was it, so many people have done that song, you get to a point where, who did it? So, yeah. All right, moving on. Let's get this last little thing going. I'm gonna just play it in the background, and you know what? Here, let's just throw a trip up there. Anyway, just a little. So Moody's saying "Ice Ice Baby" 500 times last night. She was rolling in a 5.0, had the rag top down so her hair can blow. See ya, Aiden. Thanks for popping in. All right, while this is playing in the background, and we will talk a little bit about Walking Dead Road to Survival, we are at, oh, and I want to give a special shout out to Mark Bennett. He had left a comment on a previous video. He said, heart this video, or heart this comment, and give me a shout out. So, Mark Bennett, what's up? Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? And I just screwed your name up. It's not even Mark Bennett. It's Mark Barrett. Sorry, Mark Barrett. It's like, I made him feel all special, and then I just completely butchered his name. It's like, crap. Swifty's like, raid me, please. I'll do some raiding here in a little bit. See, that's what I'm probably thinking, Steph, is Prince probably wrote the song for Shannon, and then he's like, whatever. Sheila can sing it. Apollonia can sing it. Morris Day and the Time can sing it. I don't even care. Somebody's going to sing it. Or Wendy and Lisa can sing it. Wendy and Lisa, that was the 2 girls from the Revolution, right? Wasn't it like, Wendy? Yes, Lisa. And then, yeah, back and forth. Scorpion wants to know, by the way, are you going to pull on Shiva Force Rick? Here's the problem. I wanted to, Give me Bert. But I get a raid offer for coins. I've got no coin offer whatsoever. So I don't like doing pulls if Scopely's going to be a little bit greedy like that. Like, part of the thing in doing the pulls is give me some incentive to buy it. And this is one of the few ones that they've done in a while where I got to basically pay full price, and I don't even know what the so a $40 costs you $8,200, and you get $8,250. So you do get a little bit more than the pull, I guess. But I'd still rather get like some other stuff, like some other incentives. So if Scopely's not going to give me an incentive, I don't know that I'm going to pull for it. And let me say this. I'm not anti-pull. I still will do some pulls. But here you got 2-on-2, 325% damage and taunt. This is great if you get past the first turn. And I'm really focused on getting a first turn team. Now, I know, I'll give you guys a couple rumors that are out there. All right, if you guys want to hear some Walking Dead Road to Survival rumors, and you want to hear it as part of this video, give me a quick 999 up there, and I'll tell you some things that I've heard rumblings of, and also a little bit of insight that I think is going to happen is going to change the game. If not, we'll just bypass it and we'll move on to a different topic. While I'm waiting on you guys to hit your number keys, we are going to do a Walking Dead spoiler stream tonight. Be ready to go is going to happen. We're going to talk stuff, get caught up on a few things, rumors, predictions, a few things that are out there. Tomorrow night, we are going to do preacher reactions. Tuesday night, we are going to do random things once again. Wednesday, we'll probably get back on Wednesday Walkers, and Thursday, we're going to do our second annual Top 9. I had a lot of fun with the Top 9 last week. We came up with a consolidated list, all of our thoughts, all of our rankings, and came up with the Top 9 movie songs of all time. So if you guys have not watched that live stream, get over and check that out as well, too. So here's what I'm hearing on the Road to Survival front, because some high-profile players have left the game. I don't think the game's going under anything because there is going to be some... They're trying to level set. They do know the impact of some of the characters and some of the first turn wins and some of the weapons that are out there. So one thing that is you're likely going to see when you see Ascension and 6 stars are stronger set of passive abilities. So for example... you see some of the abilities now, like at the beginning of each turn, all characters gain this. Or, a weapon may say, at the beginning of each wave, all characters get this. So the passives are going to be more along the lines of, and they're going to roll out 4 or 5 of these, but what I'm hearing is, you may have a passive like a Red Rick, and it could say, this would be OP, but I'm just giving you an idea. All alert characters... may be immune to damage for 1 turn, or something along those lines. So basically, they're looking for ways to slow the game down so the defense has a chance to proc, is what we used to call it, or kick in. So if you can beat somebody before they can even do anything, it's fun, and I love it, but it doesn't put a whole lot of weight on defense. So that's going to be one way that they're going to level set it. Number 2, we will get to 5-star weapons, and 5-star weapons are going to do some of that as well too. So that's a little bit why a lot of people like myself are out there really trying to drive first turn kill teams. We're probably going to get it set up, and then by the time we get it set up, Ascension is going to be in full force 3 or 4 months down the road, and then we're going to be dealing with a whole different set of circumstances. So that's just one example. I don't know the strength, and I haven't seen specifics on what the verbiage is going to be, but that's where your passives are going to slow the game down. Now, depending on which side of the fence you're on, you may like it because a lot of people want to be able to defend, and it's going to put a lot more focus on how you set up your defensive teams. So That's the word that's out there, and because of that, what you'll start to see. Oh, and I've also heard the weapons that people are using, for example. All right, there you go. We got somebody from Bone Collectors, and dude's got a lot of food, so sorry. All right, so we've got pretty solidness here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I want to take out the tank, and I'm going to go ahead and hit Ezekiel. Oh, I probably should not. Oh, man. So what do we got going on here? Let me take a quick look at the weapons. All right. Anyway, Jesus is going to trigger now. Magna's going to be right back, so I'm back to like square one here in a second. All right, let's take a look. Bonus defense, and I can't see the other people. There's Magna. Now we're going to tip the scales, and here we go all over again. 2 rezzers. That, I'm okay with that, but I want to take a look at these weapons here. I completely failed this raid, by the way. I'm done. I'm done. Come on, Brozita. Oh, if Brozita could have lived just a little bit longer. All right. I need to look at the weapons. Sorry. And I need this food. We're going to do this again. All right. So stun, obviously stun is a pain in the butt to deal with. And I don't know what these... There we go. This is what I should have done the first time. All right, we're going to kill Michonne. And again, we're going to kill Michonne. There we go. And I can just hit whatever because everybody's stunned, not a big deal. All right, second raid, much, much better. I gotta keep my neutralize intact. And there's 40,000 food, and I'm going to go ahead and spend the refill on that. Ooh, what do we got here? We got some Yomiko. And we got Impair. Wow. Let's go ahead and take our abuse, and we'll impair the impairer. And a Tyrese up there. Yeah, I hate dealing with all these impairs because I really want my Bruce to do what Bruce is supposed to do. I want Bruce on the loose. All right, we'll take that down. And it's a line of enemies. It definitely slows down the raids, though. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just power through. Love to get her off the board. All right, we'll do that. We got 1 impair, and let's go ahead and impair Tyrese with Brozita. Much, much better. All right, I'm going to go ahead. I like to keep the Revenant Strike sometime, just kind of, you know. What's better than an impair? Let's just kill him, and let's go ahead and kill Rick. And we should be in good shape. Can we get Tyrese off the board without dying? Yes, we can. You know what? I'm just going to stun him and go through. A little bit longer, but we kind of manipulated our way around here. Hey, all right, we got a celebrity in the house. Come here, little guy. You want to hang out? Or you just want to sit out in the sun? Come here. Hey, come here. You have people that want to hear you. You want to talk? This is like, I don't know how many cats are on YouTube, but he's like a mini celebrity. But I'm all about the food right now. So there's a couple quick raids. The one thing I'll tell you is, number one, 2 months ago, I used to just be able to log and just auto attack and bam, 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 bam. With some of the bots and some of the weapons that are out there, that's not the case. And even some teams, if you just face roll like right to left, and you trigger somebody's AR and they got a 2-star stun weapon or an impair, it can just completely, decimate your entire team. So, and I'm going back and forth. I'm like between Morris, the Super Cat, your chat, and then rating, and definitely need to focus a little bit more. That's one thing I'll say that I guess is good for the game. It it keeps you focused a little bit more, and we can all. I'm the one doing the videos, but I mean, let's be honest. I've talked to some high-end players, and some people have said, I'm not losing a lot of raids, but yeah, they're slowing me down a little bit, and it's going to change the game. Weird, huh? So Swifty's like, the game has changed so much. I will tell you, some of the people, and I think I saw, who'd I see? Who's here from WRW? I think I saw Chaz a little bit ago. I learned twice as much from joining those guys. It's fun sometimes hanging out and being in your own faction, and obviously I wasn't on 24/7, but that was a stage in the game. But when you get with really, really good players that are better than you, you learn so much from them. Now, you can't go in and let your ego sort of take over. Obviously you have to go in with enough humility to say, there's a lot of people better than me, and the only way I'm going to become a better player is to kind of feed off of them. Paul's like, no, I'm talking about little Morris here. It's my sidekick. Sometimes he hangs out, wants to be in the videos. Sometimes he does his own thing. And we'll see. I mean, we'll see who's actually here from WRW, because some people use different names. They use code names. And I've been back and forth, so I haven't, I'm a little bit out of the loop in chat right now. Somebody from Houston. What's up, Logan? Hey, thanks for popping in, Logan. Well, you know what? This is casual gaming, so there's a lot of different things that we talk about, and the centerpiece is we're going to go back to like Road to Survival, because a lot of us met from that, and then you guys know there's spinoffs. There's other things that that we talk about. So one of the questions I do want to ask all of you guys, if there's another gaming platform or something that you're playing a lot of or spend a lot of time on, shoot me a message. Let me know what it is. A lot of times when I ask that question, I get 20 different answers. Like, people be Pokemon Go or Friday the 13th or Call of Duty, all these different things. And, certainly I can't be out there playing everything. But there are, Walking Dead Road to Survival seems to be a common thread, because it brings the Walking Dead fans with everyone else. If a Walking Dead VR AR game comes out, I'm on it. I will be one of the first people on that thing. I'm telling you. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it, Scorpion. Stay tuned. Check out the 999 Army page, and you're going to see kind of just a little bit of a schedule of what we do. I got a ton of tokens, so let's go in this rescue mission. And wait, how many people do I have here? 161. Yeah, let's go make some people. I'm running out. This back-to-back stuff of the individual level up with the team level up it's just put a strain on me. And I've even just been selling stuff to try to get food. And I still got to level up my Ezekiel, my Shiva Force Ezekiel. I hate scrolling this far down because everybody always sees somebody like way down here and they're like, level that one up. It's just a ton of stuff to do. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. my Tyrese. I got my Garrett. I still need to get this guy leveled up so I can get my Ascension character. He's getting close. Let's throw some stuff at him. Yeah, whatever. I gotta get rid of all this stuff anyway. Get my 3 levels and waste a ton of food. And out of food again. I'm just gonna sell a bunch of crap. There you go. Level 32, and what do we need? We need to get him up to 60. I guess I could sell some sunglasses. I think I got like 1,000,000 pairs of sunglasses. And keep raiding. I mean, that's all I can really do. And hope you find some people with 90,000 food. All right. I'm going to leave that up for a second, and I'm going to hang out with you guys just for a minute because I want to read some of your comments. All right, I asked a couple questions and I got away from chat, so let me go back and scroll up just for a minute here. All right, so casual gaming, and you know, I get this a lot. People either gaming or YouTube or chat, and this is one of the announcements. I'm probably going to set up something in maybe by the end of the year for those of you that follow me on the Patreon site and a couple other things. You guys know I'm not like a out in the street animal activist, but I definitely like my kitten, and I want to do more things for people that have kittens. And so one thing I started doing earlier in the year is PetSmart donations. So people that support on the Patreon site, that goes to PetSmart and helping kittens. So later on in the year, and I don't know how much I'm going to do with the YouTube site, because there's going to be a couple different channels. You're going to see 999 Gaming, 999 Spoilers. I really set up the groundwork for 999 Sports, and we do have a sports following, but there's some more work that I need to do on that. And one thing I've kind of hinted at for a long time is 999 Life, and that's going to be just more day-to-day stuff. Kind of like I mentioned before, you know, we do the random things, and we do the top 9 chats, and we might do some karaoke and drunk texting, and just, you know, it's just a bunch of stuff to keep that network together. You can see that developing through the 999 family. One of the things that I might do is a little bit more like real life stuff to sort of help out, and I think pets is definitely something that I'm becoming more passionate about. But stay tuned for that. But there's been a lot of questions as far as, you know, what do I do outside of gaming, and I think you'll see a little bit more I guess it's not philanthropy unless you have like the type of money like Red has. I don't have like Red money, but I do think there's more stuff that I can do to help out. So Paul's like, you should start drama like all the popular. That is probably something you will never see. The one thing I do see a little bit of humor in, though, like I'll tell you, when we do random things, and if there's something that happens that I'm excited about, it's genuine. But the reaction videos, like Preacher, we did a Preacher reaction I think last week, and I really, really liked the episode. So I was hyped up. I was like, guys, this is one of the best Preacher episodes I've ever seen. And that went on for about 10 minutes. But I think the people that kind of commented, they could see it was genuine. I can't tell you the amount of times I see a reaction video and some dude's face, like, you know, okay, I lost a name loading. It's such a fake manufactured thing. It's almost offensive, because you know that the whole purpose of getting people to watch is like you looking at a TV or looking at a monitor with like some shocked look on your face. Like, and then you got to hype it up and be so dramatic when it happens. I think that's kind of the luxury of doing a little bit of talk radio style, is you don't really have to fake that reaction, you know, and have this super dramatic look on your face. You can kind of hear it. You can hear it in the voice. Now, it doesn't, you know, I don't hate on people for watching it, because I guess, you know, you see that look and it makes you a little bit more curious. But that's just not, you know, that and inciting drama and trolling and criticizing, it's you won't ever see that here. If that's what it takes to get to 2 million subscribers, I will never be at 2 million subscribers. What do you guys want to see? So ultimately, this is what I think is going to play out with 999 Gaming and future endeavors. Is one, we're going to continue to grow. We got so many different niches. Like, you know, I definitely have the gaming fans, and I think somebody mentioned a little bit ago, might have been Swifty, that said, I was watching KILZ when I was an A+ team, and now I'm S2. A lot of people that were watching me when the game first came out are better than me, and I'm okay with that. I got no problem with that at all. It's there are some things that I'll definitely get some insight, get some advice, and there's some knowledge that I can drop on people and help them out. But there's also a lot of people that started the game and they were looking for a game to play, and they've surpassed me. Totally cool with that. So, you know, don't think because I'm the YouTube dude that I have ever made a claim to be the best player in the world. I'm not. I enjoy gaming and I enjoy the interaction. So that niche is always going to be there. And clearly, we have got a tremendous, tremendous support with Walking Dead fans and spoilers, and even to a point where some of the Walking Dead fans wanted me to go Game of Thrones. If Game of Thrones was not ending next season, I would be 100% on board with it. But for me, it's going to be building up to go in and do that binge watching and really get behind it, and then it's going to be gone. It's going to be kind of a flash in the pan for me. So if you're looking for like kind of the next thing in the next direction, I think you'll probably start to see, especially as AR and VR, you'll probably see a little bit more real life interaction, and that'll be ultimately when we kind of get to the 999 life. You'll see what I'm talking about with that, whether it's something as simple as cooking with KillShot, or working out, or any of the things that I like. I think that's, but it won't be, you know, one of the channels that I watch, it's somewhat entertaining. I don't want to just kind of plug his channel overly too much, is Alpha M. And Alpha M, if you don't know, he does like male tips, fashion tips, hair tips, workout tips, all of the above. You could see, when I kind of get into 999 life, you could see a little bit more of that. You could see kind of a little bit more of the day-to-day, like just getting together in front of the camera and saying, this is, hey guys, you know, this is what's going on. And it won't just be specifically, you know, for men, that type of thing. It's just going to be things to get together and chat about, kind of like we do with random things. So I think we get to 999 life, you'll see a little bit of the randomness, and you'll see a little bit of the real life interaction, and that's when it's all going to go down. So, and I don't expect to, you know, have that type of audience, but it's going to be similar type of content, getting together, talking for about 5-10 minutes, and just picking a topic, because we do a lot of that now. But there you go, Paul. I mean, there's people that are familiar with that channel, so at least you guys have an idea. Because I get people that they want to see how bad I cook. I'll post some pictures on Patreon. You know, if I'm doing like a blue apron or something, and it's and sometimes, hey, it's pretty good sometimes. I'm not gonna. I mean, the food is always good, but the presentation, see, that's the thing. But yeah, I'm not opposed to a cooking with KillShot, and you guys can see like what goes into my kitchen and what goes into the type of food that we throw together. Grit cakes. I'm not making no grit cakes. I need some wrinkled shirts though. I'm gonna get me some wrinkled shirts. You know what? I can get rescue stages and hopefully get some wrinkled shirts and work gloves. That's actually what I need. Let's just keep spamming this until I run out. So here's a question. I wanna throw it out there. Just yes or no. And because I don't know how many people are here in gaming. So if today, if I had a camera set up in my kitchen and I said, you know what, Blue Apron is arriving, and today we're going to do cooking with KILZ, how many people? Be honest. I mean, if you wouldn't watch, you wouldn't watch. How many of you would watch? Just me in a kitchen struggling, trying to figure something out. Just want to know. A lot of gaming fans here, but I'm just curious. Cooking with KILZ. Paul's like, I would watch it as long as there's no spoilers included. I like that. I like where you're going with that, Paul. So that to me is the next. Cooking is my hobby. I'd watch. So Aaron's probably like, because you guys could give me some advice, and I like eating out, like not McDonald's eating out. Like I like going out to nice places where people actually know how to. Not that McDonald's is bad. There's some good McDonald's stuff. What I'm saying is where the chefs actually take pride in their stuff and they know how to cook. So don't hold me to this and say this is going to happen in September, this is going to happen in October. But as the channel develops, you're going to see, oh man, what the heck am I doing here? You're going to see 999 spoilers where we get together and talk about Walking Dead. And that's always going to be a spike. During Walking Dead season, we have chats where we have 1,100, 1,200 people jumping in and doing. I've seen Moody with just a whole list of people like, who's saying what, right? And then we're going to have our gaming people. We're going to have our people just kind of hang out. And, 500, 600, 700 people that go through that. Comic book reads, a little bit of that entertaining. But then the people that want to see a little bit more, want to be a little bit more involved, that's where you're going to kind of get, it could be cooking, could be weightlifting, it could be whatever, it could be, hey, this is KILZ at the pool. I know it's, they're like vlogging it and follow people around, but the point is if I can keep it entertaining, then that's what I want to do. If it's boring, I'm not going to do it. And it could be VR. I think I could play VR games and entertain you guys. That's really a little bit of my goal, because I'm just liable to say whatever. But it won't be, the one commitment I will make, it will not be dramatic, it will not be trolling, it will not be belittling people. It's just not, it's not who I am, and I'm never going to do that type of thing. So I would rather have 500 good people than a million idiots. And I'm not even trolling, I'm just being honest. Okay. It's a little bit of my future. I'm thinking out loud because you guys ask me a lot, and what is the next step? What's the next thing for 999 Gaming? And I can't. You will see also some of the reaction videos. I posted one earlier this week on the 999 Spoiler channel. I can't migrate all the Walking Dead fans over to the Spoiler channel and the Spoiler people, vice versa. So 999 Gaming is always going to be the central hub of what we do. But you will see some bonus content on different sites that we set up. Cool? Everybody cool with that? And you know what? I do have some Blue Apron coming in tonight, so hold on one second and I will tell you what the Blue Apron menu is for today. So this week's menu is swipe left to view your weekly recipes. And some of this stuff I can't even say. So, marinated beef pitas with sugar snap pea and radish salad. That could be tonight. I'm not 100%. Roasted chicken and panzanella salad with sweet peppers and summer squash. And is this gnocchi? Shrimp and fresh gnocchi. I don't know if it's gnocchi or gnocchi. I think it's probably gnocchi or gnocchi. Gnocchi? Maybe gnocchi. Looks like a gnocchi. I'm going to Google it. Okay, Gnocchi. If you guys know the pronunciation of that, and you can enunciate it and type it, I think it's gnocchi. Shrimp and fresh gnocchi with corn, basil, and cherry tomatoes. That sounds pretty good. I didn't know how to say it, but I knew how to order it. Gnocchi. Okay, there you go. Got it. So see, I could be cooking this thing, and I'd be calling it Ganucci. So at least you guys would get a kick out of that. It's like, who is this dumbass trying to cook? So it's a learning experience. And maybe make vids like Guy Fieri. I do like me some Guy Fieri, but that dude, man, every time he eats something, it's always good. I have never seen him one time eat something and be like, oh, God, that is absolutely horrible. This is terrible. I'm spitting this crap out. He always, man, he'll like take some bread and just dip it in the sauce. And I ate at his barbecue joint the other day in Baltimore. So, yeah, I do like me some Guy Fieri's. All right, so I'm going to, you know, obviously, as I do it, I'm going to have to do a little bit of a deep dive. All right, we are going to open it up. Any questions, any comments, any, I guess you never saw the ghost pepper. I did not. I was cooking something the other day and had a Fresno pepper, and I thought it kept like giving you these warnings. Wash your hands, wash your utensils, do all this stuff. So I'm thinking like, man, this Fresno pepper this thing's got to be toasty. It's got to be hot. So I'm, you know, putting on these gloves and doing all this precautionary thing. And then I eat this Fresno pepper, and it's like a freaking red bell pepper. There's no spice to it whatsoever. But Blue Apron gave me like all these warning signs, like do this, do that, do that. And it was so mild. All right, how much stuff do we have? I've got no food whatsoever. No food. I got raided. I lost. I raided someone. I lost. The bots are super crazy strong, slowing me down. There's only 15 hours left in the level up tournament. I'm going to look at the leaderboard. We have a commanding lead, 9.7 million. Here's the one thing I do want to do is a shout out to my group and I'm not saying my group like I'm the leader. My team, I'm a part of the team, like my boys, my girls, that's what I was going to say. Do a few special shout-outs here. So show you guys a list. We're almost hitting 10 million. So Jess at 300,000. There is Chazzy Chaz, 309. Tito, 63K. Pelly, 518. So we're starting to get it. Johnny B, 53. Mr. Love and War, 258. B, 251. There's Lisa at 98K. Big Red back from vacation. You guys remember Big Red was vacay, then he's Big Red back. Now he's back to Big Red. 389. We got 25K. Then we got Brooke at 210. Tilt, 296. Tilt is dominating, I think, the raid tournament over there. You can see Adam, who came over from the Dirty 30 at 435. Bad Boy, 161. Omega, 122. Tinkerbella, 197. Dean from the Dirty 30, 196. Icarus is killing it. He is crushing it. 139. There's, you can see Paul. You guys probably remember Paul from the Dirty 30. 295. Lady Love and War, 274. Rokes, Space Modity. There's K at 351. Party Crasher. And there's KILZ pulling up. Actually, I'm not pulling up the rear. However, I will be over 250,000. I'll get both of my bonuses from this because I did just unlock this bad boy here. You can see the scavenger mission, 100K. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a couple of these. They're going to be fresh T4s. That's the best way to go. So they're 5 stars, fresh T4s. I'm going to get probably 3 of them on the team, and then I'm going to run through this and then get to 12 hours. So that'll put me up around 300K once I get all my stuff done. I'll level a few people. And that's what's going on. Let's go to the raid. You can see leaderboard. We got a pretty good battle here. Bone Collectors, right, they're not even 1,000 behind us, so they're definitely doing some work. You can see once again, Jess, Chaz. I'll scroll through this a little bit faster. B at 3.7. You got, but Tilt, Come on, man. Tilt at 12,000. If you deducted Tilt's score out, and you got, actually PAL and Cyber are doing pretty well too. But if you took Tilt out of what we're doing right now, and I'll get my couple thousand on this too. I'm at 1,500. We'd be losing quite a bit, so Tilt is doing some work there. So thanks to all of that. KILZ, sing some Tom Petty. Okay. I was talking with a friend of mine, said a woman done hurt his pride. Told him they loved him so, and turn around and let him go. Then you said you better watch your step, or you're gonna get hurt yourself. Someone's gonna tell you lies, cut you down to size. Don't do me like that. There you go. That is Tom Petty. Don't do me like that. You didn't think I would do it, did you? What? I did. I did. Just threw it right out there for you, buddy. That's what I do for you. So we could do some cooking with KILZ, and I will guarantee you whatever I'm cooking, I'm going to be singing something. I want to find a way to get my playlist up in there. I have sold some gear. I have sold a lot of gear. The thing is, I got like a cap of how much gear I'm going to sell, like all my high-end, stuff I need to go to T4. I'm keeping that at 30 and above. But I'm going to sell some. I'll show you my gear. I'm not afraid to show. You can see the scopes, the police shield, all this stuff. Actually, I'm not even at 30 right now. I'm going to keep it right about 28 because I got to level this stuff up. But this is the stuff that I can actually sell, and I'm holding on as long as possible because I want to see how much I'm really going to need. As you get over, I got some sunglasses, so 141. I got some shoes. So those are two things I'm really going to have to liquidate, but I went through so much stuff. And if you go to like items, battle items, I mean all this stuff is wood. It's like I got nothing, man. I am completely almost just gone. They do. So I'll go through that. All right, we have hit an hour and 3 minutes. I want to thank all of you guys. So I know, this is, don't expect structure when this happens. So if you want to see a little bit more structure, join us tonight. I'll post the exact time. It's going to be either 7:30 or 8. Stay tuned. Check out the 999 Army page. I'll probably get a comic book read up for you guys today as well too. Maybe a little bit of gaming stuff. Still researching a little bit, but we do need to get together and talk about The Walking Dead just to get some thoughts, get some ideas out there. I'm going to be installing a ceiling fan today too. That's just random information for you guys. Tomorrow we will do Preacher. I've just really enjoyed Preacher this season. And, of course, you guys want to have what I think to be a lot of fun, and some of the best feedback we've had is just the random things topics. So appreciate everybody's here, everything that you guys do for this channel, and continue to build it. Hold on through the summer. We're starting to see a lot of people filter back in. I see a few you I've not seen in a long time. I mean, Bryson, Hunter Hughes. Hunter's here pretty regularly, but we got, Arnis. We got a couple other people that English went. You guys get together, Anime Random. I see him as well too. So thank you, appreciate all of you guys. We're going to wind the stream down, but before we do, I'm going to do one more thing. I am definitely going to give some shout outs to all my people out there. So I want to say what's up to Dark Angel, also Moody Girl, Jeff Morrow, Ashley Estrada. Thank you for being here. English Went is back. Quentin is in the house. Thank you for being here, Quentin. Who we got? We got my boy Aaron Smallwood. Absolutely. This would not be a live stream if I don't shout out Aaron Smallwood, so appreciate you being here. Tommy, the sweet-ass enforcer, McCandless in the house, Swifty is in the house, Steph Richardson, the Cuervo Queen, Mighty Gull, thank you so much for being here. Who else? Come on, give me these shout-outs quick so we can roll on. Appreciate Walking Dead Girl is like a popsicle on a hot summer day. Hunter Hughes did not plan on staying this long, but hey, you know what? Shout-out to Hunter Hughes. Double shout-out. There you go. And who else we got? If I missed you, get it in, get the shout out request in quick when this video goes live. If you guys could get over there and just leave some comments, because one thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start pulling some of these videos and your comments over to the other channel, and they're basically going to be, I'm going to call them 999 Gaming, 999 subs, reaction videos. So you guys hear my reaction in video, your comments are going to be your reaction video. So both channels are going to be working simultaneously. So the more you talk, the more you chat, the more you leave comments, the more included you're going to be in building this channel. Thank you. Appreciate Brene 999 Army. Thank you for being here, Brene. Pleasure as always. And wish I could have gotten more food, but I'm going to go do some more raiding like off screen, and I'll give you guys like an update. When I get this Lester in my hands, I will show you guys the team. I will raid with it. Actually, since I'm going to raid with it anyway, and there's only a few people here, I will drop a little bit of the knowledge. So it has to do with 2 command specialists, Lester, Sandy, and also a leader like Negan, where you can pump up AR first turn. But having all those characters and being able to command does not mean that you're going to be able to get the AR weapons. So give me a little bit of time. It's going to take me a couple months, I think, to get the AR weapons, and then I'll show it to you in full force. Thanks, everyone. If I missed you in a shout-out, then I apologize. I see Mighty Goal. I'll catch you guys the next time around. Thank you so much. This ran an hour and 6 minutes. Time flies. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.